nobody's doing this. So my thing is this, because the Muslims do this shit all the fucking time. The Muslims do this. This is their religion.
I was raised in the NOI, and I was never raised to date someone much older than me. So
that ain't true. That's not true. Go back and ask your people. Go back, ask your people. Go back, ask your people. Because
you go back. You're not even Muslim, my boy.
I'm definitely not a Muslim. So I'm definitely not, but I know what I know.
You're in a culture that you're not a part of. It's not. We're not trained.
My father's a fucking Muslim, so what does that matter? I know what the fuck to talk about.
To do that, just so
I can say majority of the goddamn prayers y'all say in Arabic and all that. I'm not a Muslim, but so what?
So then you should know that they're not trained.
It's funny how you say that, right? But y'all turn around and believe in shit like karma.
What does that have to do with anything, bro?
You believe in karma, right?
I believe in energy. It's karmic. Energy cannot.
Do you believe in karma? Yes or no?
Energy cannot be created. It can only be
transferred. Do you believe in karma? Yes or no?
What is your point? Because that has nothing to do with.
So that's a yes. I'll give you my point if you answer yes or no. I will give you my point if you answer yes or no.
No, yes, no. It still has nothing to do with what you're talking about.
So anyways, the funny part is a lot of black people will say shit like, I believe in karma, but you turn around and criticize me for something that's not even your religion. It's fucking crazy because you ain't Buddhist or you don't believe in Vishnu. So it does not matter. Karma is in nobody's religion except those two. You can go look it up. The Hindus and the Buddhists. That's the only people who have karma. But then y'all turn around, here we go. Go ahead, mix it up.
I still believe in the law of energy, which is God's law. That don't belong to nobody's religion. The law of energy belongs to God. He created this world.
The word karma belongs to the Buddhists and to the Hindus.
Karma, you can keep the karma. Ain't nobody talking about that. We talking about group.
But you just said, how can I talk about something I'm not even a part of y'all group?
All right. Now you want to flip it. And drop your comments and tell Ceddy he wrong and I'm right. Period.
They can say that, but I'm telling you, as right as you think you are.
I've been right. Never wrong.
Listen to this. Never mind. Wait a minute. I ain't finna do that to you. That's not necessary. Because I'm gonna have you going back and questioning people. All I'm gonna ask you is this. If you go to mosque, I'm not saying you do or don't, but if you decide to walk in a mosque and you ask your leader, hey, what is the ages that a man should be dated? He's gonna give you this crazy ass goddamn formula, this mathematic formula.
Yeah, there's a formula for dating your senior and dating your junior. I understand.
He's going to give you this formula, and that formula is going to throw you off. All I'm saying is,
America has a history of predatory marriages and predatory behavior, so I don't give a fuck about.
So does every goddamn continent on this earth.
I agree.
They all do.
They don't make it right. Bro.
I never said it was. But you're making it though.
I'm saying it's wrong.
You're making it as though the funny part is you're making it as though I'm saying 18-year-olds and all this shit. I said 22.
You know what?
That's the crazy part. So none of that even applies.
You know why? Because Ceddy, I'm speaking to a larger audience of men who be like, "Oh, women in their 30s is washed. I'm only dating 18 to like." You're gonna say, "Oh, I have nothing to do with a 21-year-old." There's a whole bunch of older niggas your age who's.
I'm not talking to them. They don't listen to me. I'm not talking to them. They don't listen to me. A majority of the dudes that be commenting on the shit I'm talking about don't even qualify for the shit that I'm talking about. And I tell them that.
Well, I'm just, when I speak, I open it up to everybody because I know there's a lot of thoughts that need to be corrected. Like they trying to normalize a lot of things. And
who around your circle is trying to do that?
Not in my circle. I'm saying in the world. You seeing it in the world.
So let's understand something.
Like for instance, you log on to X videos, it's gonna be like sister with stepmom with son. Like they're normalizing that shit. It's all over the place. You cannot get away.
First off, I only watch Ebony Lesbians. I don't even look that shit up, so that ain't nothing for me.
You don't have to look it up. I'm saying it's on the landing page. As soon as you open it,
that's not. But the problem is acting as though that's one thing. There are a bevy of things that's going on in the world. So I'm just talking about
speaking to the carnal appetite of what's popular now.
They don't matter to us. I'm talking about black. My black ass, your black ass. I don't give a fuck about the rest of the world.
Listen,
I don't.
I'm trying to tell you, you think there's not black men predatory on women or having errors.
Where did I say that?
I'm speaking to all dating practices. So what I'm saying is it's okay to be attracted to older women. It's okay to date up or whatever, but all these crazy age gaps in the formula to date younger because women are more like, I just feel like let people fall in love. Like, let's get back to love. People are trying to be too formulatic, too algorithmic in relationships, and no one knows how to be genuine and authentic anymore. Like, everyone is, if they have this, it's so transactional. Oh, well, if I get flued out, I might have sex. Like, no, my bro, let's talk about having genuine connections. You talk about, oh, well, if this age works with this age, like, it's not algebra. We're people. Naya just was like, she was proposed to twice. It didn't work because no matter what the boxes was checked off, she could have been this age, she could have been that age. If it did not work as two human beings, it didn't work. So
it worked. It worked for one human being, and then the other said no. So it wasn't for two human beings. That's mathematically incorrect.
What we need to focus on in the community is not trying to drill these formulas into the people's heads. We need to drill into people how to actually build relationships.
I disagree. What she talk about, they've been trying to do, and that shit ain't working. Your sons are out there dying, getting killed, like the rest they've been doing since the fucking 90s. The shit that she talking about has not been working.
Build relationships, emotional intelligence, conflict resolution, conflict de-escalation, all of that goes into hand in hand. Whether you're in a relationship with your friend, a relationship with your significant other or your family, all of this has to go into how to keep relationships, how to build relationships. All of that is important. You talking about people getting killed? Well, shit, everything I'm saying is relevant to that.
No, it's not. So one, you should define your relationships with people, so that way your expectations of what the fuck they doing is completely different. If you piss me off, but we in business and you do good business, I don't give a fuck if you piss me off. Can you do your goddamn job? Can you do what we agreed upon? If I'm with you and you my homeboy and we goddamn funny times and all this shit, this is all that is to be expected. See, the problem with that type of mindset is you don't know how to define your relationships. There's not this one-off, cure-all, all of this shit and everything like that. Go ahead.
Relationships, and you literally are over here saying we're not defining our relationships. So just say you supporting what I'm saying, but you trying to act like you say something different. You piggybacking up what I'm saying.
Y'all cute.
He's toxic. He's so toxic.
Like, I mean, it is true. You have, first of all, I feel like you really have to meet people where they're at. So if you know somebody is with some fuckery, distance yourself. Don't expect for them to be nothing but on fuckery. If you know you can't trust somebody, distance yourself. You know you can't trust them. So why fuck with them on a certain type of time or give them energy, your presence, or anything of that nature? You know you can't trust them.
Exactly. And he's like, well, if the formula works, just make it work.
Hey, it's okay. Like, I feel like y'all really kind of is saying the same thing, just in different.
You just want to argue with me. That's the thing about Ceddy. Like, I understand he likes to
argue. Y'all just funny. It's
funny. I like to argue too. So that's why I be with the shits. But at the end of the day, I understand what he's saying. Like, be strategic in how you approach relationships. I can value that. I just I'm gonna find something to argue about. Bring your ass back, Ceddy Nash. Where you at?
Exactly. I don't know why he on mute.
He probably smoking off camera because the same way he stressed me out, I probably stressed him out. I had to hit it. Shit.
I mean, but both of what both of y'all saying is very much so facts. You know what I'm saying? We got to learn how to, like I said, just meet people where they at. Like, don't expect shit from out of somebody you know you're not supposed to even be fucking with like that. That's just what it is. Like,
yeah. How without giving it away, are you in like the 27 to 32 range or the 21 to 27 range?
Age wise?
Yeah.
21 to 27.
Okay. So do you resonate with what he's saying, like how you should be dating a guy that's much old? Well, not much older, but at least 28, he's saying.
I love Ceddy, but I'm gonna do what the fuck I want to do. It works for me. Like, what he's saying is not all bad. Don't get me wrong, because he has vital and important points and valid, like y'all both do. But however, we have different perspectives on how dating should go. I'm not finna just be with somebody that's 28 just because they have a lot of money. Like, money does not move me. You feel me? Like, have a nice life, pretty much.
So, he wants you to be in the house, raising the kids, while the guy's out working.
I don't have any kids. So you feel me? Like, my dating age range and what I could do for a man and what a man could do for me is completely different. Because I don't have children. I went to school. You know, I'm working on my career. So I don't have to go through things that other women my age go through.
I see what you're saying. And like, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, like I don't have to do as much. I don't have to go through certain circumstances and situations because it's just me, literally.
I
No,
know what you mean. Because some of my homegirls like that do have children. Like, there's a certain prerequisite. Like, guys gotta spend a certain amount of money for them to even want to talk to them because they gotta know that that guy could invest in their kids. Like, you know what I mean? They come with kids. I just have 2 dogs, so you ain't got to take me and my 2 dogs out to dinner. You know what I'm saying? The politics is completely different, and I understand what you're saying. Like, you could be at all ages. You could be 21 going through that with 3 kids. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it changes the landscape. But I think what he's speaking to is like in a perfect world. If the woman didn't have kids, if the man didn't have kids, like this is your ideal candidate. This is who you should be looking for. And if it works out for you, and if you find something like that, I mean, kudos to you. Like, shout out to you if that really works out for you like that. But we just got to keep it a stack for the women and for the men who it don't work out like that for.